every now and then, policy debates at the local and state levels can reap fruits for the black community. Why do I say this? Well, legislation to exempt hair braiders from the New Jersey Cosmetology and Hairstyling Act advanced through two legislative committees on May 10th and now will get a full vote in both chambers. The bill amends and supplements the Cosmetology and Hairstyling Act of 1984, and it exempts persons who engage in the practice of hair braiding for the general public from the licensure requirements under that act and provide for the registration and regulation of owners of hair braiding establishments. Legislation to exempt hair braiders from the New Jersey Cosmetology and Hairstyling Act, as I said, advanced through two legislative committees on May 10th, and will get that vote in both chambers. Quote, Thursday's hearings on the New Jersey hair braiding freedom bills are more than 2 years in the making, along with the Institute of Justice and hundreds of professional hair braiders who have been organizing across the state. It is incredibly rewarding to empower local leaders and help others have a voice they may not otherwise have, explained Erica Jedinak, New Jersey State Director for Americans for Prosperity, which has advocated a legislative fix. Zdenek said it's a freedom thing among hair braiders and their supporters, one which has cultural and economic implications for hair braiders and their communities. The new bills would have the effect of eliminating fees and penalties, as well as the establishment of a hair braiding advisory committee under the purview of the Division of Consumer Affairs. The Senate Commerce Committee and the Assembly Women and Children Committee gave the respective proposals a resounding thumbs up, with more than 50 hair braiders in the hearing looking on. Deregulating so-called natural hair braiding is only one front in a larger battle for working class liberty and prosperity. New Jersey is a state which mandates licenses for many professions. It's also one of 13 U.S. states to mandate natural hair braider licensure in cosmetology. Cosmetology schools are expensive, and they also fail to instruct students in traditional hair braiding techniques which practitioners, largely of African ancestry, say they've learned since they were young. Quote, current law dictates that hair braiders must obtain a cosmetology license costing up to $20,000 in tuition, even though African hair braiding is not taught under traditional cosmetology curricula, Jadanak added. And she said, this person said that the result is the state of New Jersey fining women without a license up to $10,000 and shutting down their shops in inner cities. Many of these women are single mothers or the only breadwinners in the home and are unable to put food on the table and are unwilling to go on welfare. Since 1993, New Jersey has licensed 38 new low-income occupations. Critics say there is a direct correlation between this trend and depressed opportunities for the members of each respective field. Assemblywoman Angela McKnight, a Democrat, proved a sympathetic and persuasive shepherd for the hair braiders' cause in a legislature dominated by Democrats. And even Vice News got in on the act by doing a story about the hair braiding issue. It's the latest sign of a potential bipartisan moment for occupational licensing reform, a movement supported by not just Americans for prosperity on the right side of the political spectrum, but also the former Obama White House, which published a paper on the subject. Currently, any person who provides any of the services encompassed within the definition of cosmetology and hairstyling, beauty culture, barbering, manicuring, or skin care specialty services must obtain a license from the New Jersey Board of Cosmetology and Hairstyling. This bill removes the practice of hair braiding from those definitions and exempts persons who engage in hair braiding when performed for the general public from the licensure requirement. So this is a great thing. This really is. And, this issue is a stark illustration as to why we black folk would do well to keep our eyes and ears open for policies and issues that affect us that occur at the state and municipal levels of government. So we just can't look at the federal government. We definitely want to look at state and local. That's where all the power really is. And having covered local government, I can tell you the stakes are high. Local politics can be vicious as all get out. But like I said, the stakes can be high on the local and state levels as well. So good for the hair braiders. Obviously, I'm a bald dude, so I would have no use, no use for their services. But now, if you want to become a hair braider in New Jersey, you don't have to worry about being licensed based on the way these bills are going. Hopefully, these bills will be voted on and approved and go to the governor's desk for signing. If you liked this video, please share this video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the Quad B channel and click on the bell so that when Quad B uploads new content, you will be notified. Until next time, this is Quad B saying peace, deuces, and God bless.